Hey everybody, good morning. We're gonna go trash picking today. Never know what's gonna be out in the trash, but I'm pretty sure this is a holder for a comic book, like little pamphlets. But I'm just trying to see how it would sit on. I don't see it. Ice skates. There's a cord for the radio. Lots of candles. The word processor now. I guess there isn't as much as I thought here. Alright, see what we find next up. I'll put this back so nobody trips on it. Actually, the one's missing its button. I'll try the one. Alright. They actually have another one of these little garden rakes. My mother said that they work pretty good. I have no clue what this is. Looks like the water somehow drains there. Maybe it's for, I don't know, different. Alright, see what else we get. Actually been, no, they're not the same size. Pretty close, but I'll save the tray. These are the size we've been using. Of course. But for the garden. Well, looks like I found some scrap. The one's definitely real heavy. I actually have a nice table over there too. And this is a solid aluminum table. It doesn't look like it's broken either. Nice wash bucket. Alright, take the wash bucket. Definitely the aluminum table. We'll see how much of the pipe we can put on. But I don't know. Not a bad little. Those two air conditioners they're heavy, but they'll be. My one friend likes to take them apart. So. I don't know how we're going to move the second one. It looks like it's real heavy, but alright, now all we do is worry about that table. That table looks heavy also. The only thing it's got going for it's aluminum. Let's see. It's got to be 100 pounds of aluminum. know I can sell that. I don't want to scratch it up though, so how to put it on the truck so we don't scratch it. It's got to stay like this, I think, and we'll put a piece of rope on it. Alright, got to rearrange some stuff. Didn't scratch the table, so alright, we'll see what else we find. I'll come back for the light iron. These aluminum chairs. It's an odd pipe of PVC, or it's like a, not a pipe, it's a bar. Maybe it was like a flagpole or something. All right. It doesn't have its dish, probably means it's trash. So we'll just use it for scrap. It looks like they got some scrap. It's all water pipe with little bits of copper on it. The rest is all steel. But it's still nice and heavy. I wonder if they use the steel for outdoor. Who knows? The little copper ends will hit right off with a hammer. Oh, nice piece of aluminum too. I think that's it. That's all wood over there, but stop for this guy right here. It's a rain barrel. I guess they get the wine deliveries. How do we move that without? Yep, looks pretty good. I see what happened. Somebody drilled 3 little holes in it. Wonder what for. It's a waste of a good barrel. Oh well. Trash now. I'm gonna go get my wrench and take off that brass fitting. But yeah, I don't know what I guess you could use it for compost. Maybe that's what they did. Alright, this should work. Nice little faucet in. I think they might have a second one on it, but probably it's just mine. Take that off too. I'll clean right up. There we go. Could always get $2 or so for those at the flea market. Alright, let's see what else we get. I was excited when I found the rain barrel. Those sell for like $40-50. It's looking like they have a bunch of, or maybe it's not a bunch. It might just be a couple little pieces. The baseboard heat with the copper pipe all the way down the center. Might actually have to, This one's got to be 10-12 foot, so have to bend that in half. Put that in. I'll come back for that light iron, but don't want to leave this here. Definitely worth more than light iron. I probably won't take the aluminum sheets off, but that was easier than I thought it would be. And there's one more. Definitely don't need the PVC chairs. I'm trying to think if I need some PVC pipe for anything. I don't think so. All right. Let's see what else we find. A couple small pieces of scrap. Nothing else really. I unloaded the table and the air conditioner, so I'm gonna go pick up some scrap now. Is this metal? I guess that whole little red screen and everything is metal, so I should be able to go back and pick up all the metal I saw earlier. Oh, look at that. Right at the bottom. Nice piece of copper. Didn't see that when I almost left. Glad I went back to check that red screen. Alright. Hopefully we find something else besides scrap, but I'm happy with that. Another one of those good project tables. Has the concrete inside. Let's just make sure the bottom's not rotten out. So it could easily be turned into something. I bet I can get $15-20 for this at the flea market, or $4 in scrap. So I think I'll try to take it to the flea market. Alright. Definitely heavy with the concrete. I'll go throw it in on. Should have went about a foot closer. Like that would be pretty cool if that's in there. Nope. GameCube case cover. Remote. Guess that's it. It's part of a medical display. That's pretty cool. Guess it's your lungs. Everything else is junk. I got excited when I saw the GameCube case. No other games. Alright. Just looks like a broken light, but what's nice about these is they stack up nice. You can get a bunch of them on the truck. Alright, see if there's anything else. Small little vacuum cleaner. Cord's good. Alright. not as much scrap as I would think. So I guess we'll have to go back and pick up the other stuff to get a full load. A pair of bikes. Look pretty good. Oh, look at that. They busted it on the one side, but oh well. Still a nice vise. Oh. Makes you wonder. Oh, they must have whacked it with something. I'm gonna grab those bikes. Thank you. All doorknobs. Looks like we're starting to get a scrap load. All right, one looks a little bit heavy, but I'm sure somebody would use it for working out it with. Oh man, it's got to weigh a little bit. I'm going to push this over to the truck. Well, I don't know. It's going to be tricky putting this in. There's a hole right there. I think some had a little bit of water in it. But I'm going to put down the tailgate. Put down the tire, or put down the tailgate for this tire. I'm glad I don't have to change these every day. Let's see if I got it the right distance or not. Yeah, definitely a beast. There's no metal retread or anything sticking out, so I'm sure somebody can still use it. All right, I'm gonna see if we can pick this up and stick it in here. I'm gonna just try to slide it on, and then we'll stand it up. I don't know. It's way heavier than it looks. I don't think it's gonna happen. Yep, it's got to be 300 pounds. Try pushing it just a little closer. Maybe getting a better angle on the tailgate, but I don't think so. Nope, not gonna happen. I guess we'll have to put it back. Well, that tire makes everything else look a lot lighter. Nice little piece of scrap for my yard takes the office chairs. A lot of yards don't take them, so All right. I ended up calling my friend who does a little gym and gave him the address where the tire was, so I didn't ever have to try to move it again. But he was excited. Sent him a photo. All right, see if we get anything else. Another aluminum chair. Definitely finding a bunch of aluminum today. Be a decent load to bring to the scrapyard, all that aluminum. I'm definitely going to sell that table though. It's probably $100 on the Facebook marketplace. I'm really not seeing too much else. We'll go peek down that way, see if there's anything. Nice board. And some pottery cups. What's underneath it? And more mugs. Lennox Lady and the Tramp. How you doing? Nah, it's not for me. Thank you though. There's a bunch of, I guess this Lysol must have been for disinfecting it's a full can. So, pretty good pile. Had to check one more time and I just found that Mickey Mouse. That's pretty cool. Definitely was a lot of stuff in this. Oh, and a Snow White. What is this one with 2 handles? But that one's pretty good too. It's a storybook. Just had to check a little harder before I left. So 2 Lennox cups, and I don't think there's any Lennox in there. Wait, I see one more. Boom. I would think the Lennox cups have to be $3 or $4. 101 Dalmatian. Alright. I think that's it in this pile. Do like that, Disney. Here's one more, almost looks like an aluminum pipe. It's solid. I think I'll use that for the sunflowers. Definitely a nice sturdy pipe. Weed whackers are always good too. Troy belt. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave the fire pit, just get dust all over the inside of the truck. Well, came back to where I started to grab all that pipe. We're gonna run to the scrapyard. Have taken off a bunch of the stuff that good side thing, but we'll add all this, and I got a little bit at the warehouse so I can put on. So it wasn't a bad haul today. I was happy about that the table though I got here. Alright, I think we'll need 2 hands. Mushroom turned into a star. Kind of cool. Gabby was excited about that table. I showed that to her. There was this stuff over here I didn't see before. Copper pipe. I think that's it. Alright, I'm going to put that on, and happy about the copper pipe. Looks like one more, somebody already came and cut that cord. That was a cool milk crate. RF. Yeah. Don't see too much else in here. I guess since we're going to the scrapyard, I can take these metal chairs. There's a little bit more metal in there. All right. Well, turned out this whole thing is a nice heavy metal cabinet. I think I can put that right in the back of the truck and load it up with some of that stuff. And the cord cutters were out in force. Almost looks like a terracotta pot. All right. I think that will slide right in on there. Got stuck. I gotta pull it back. Well, fit in pretty good. I guess since we're going to scrapyard, we can take the vacuum cleaner that didn't have a cord. This looks like it has a metal top, but nah, too much wood. It's the one thing they don't like, is wood at my yard. You can bring them all the plastic you want, but no wood. All right. So, stopped at the yard with the bus and loaded the truck with another couple 100 pounds of steel. This thing actually worked out pretty well. I probably have 400 or 500 pounds of stuff in that. So, it'll be interesting what we get for, I don't know, scrap at the scrapyard. I'm hoping $50. So we'll see. Next stop, scrapyard. Well, on the way, found this oh man, it's a dehumidifier, and I stopped for something else. So pretty sure that will fit right up in that hole right here. It's one of the reasons I keep that. It sounded like it fit. All right. And over here I saw a little toaster oven. This is actually usable. The silane container. But I don't know. Every little bit helps right now. Since we're going to the yard, throw it on. All right. light iron from those baseboards. They're actually heavier than I thought. Throw that on the truck. Got a little bit more. That should be it. Have to put a rope on that. Well, definitely have some weight on here. 698.
Yeah.
So we'll be hopefully we do fairly well. How much do you think we're gonna get, Gab?
I don't know.
I'd say there's about 1,500 pounds on. I brought Gabby to the scrapyard. All right. Just untie my little thing and I think we'll be ready to go. Not a lot of people here today. So I'm hoping that this will just slide right out. Find out. It might not. Or it might. Felt like it was moving. I gotta push from this side. Here we go. All right, that worked. Man, there's a lot of stuff in the truck today. All right. Definitely worked out better than I was hoping. All right. So I ended up saving this table, and we got a lot of wire in the back of the truck, but we ended up with altogether, let's see, a 5. It says $75. We had 1,240 pounds, so that was pretty good. 75. I definitely made my day. All right, we'll I guess make it back home. Definitely. Well, made it home. I figured out what this box was for that I got all the headphones from. Was lady must have been a teacher or something, English unit. So believe it or not, this full can of Lysol, I think that was one of the things I saw price gouged at the flea market. Somebody was asking, I think they were asking like $20 a can for Lysol at the flea market. I thought that was absolutely crazy. I figured I'd show you guys planted most of the raspberries, and they actually seemed like they were growing pretty good. I think they're going to need some water today. It's been dry and hot, but here's one that has a little baby. This one had it all down the stem. Another little guy. So they all seem to be growing. I planted 4 rows so far, and I have another 4 rows to plant. So yeah, this actually dried out, so I'm gonna have to drag the hose over. It's still alive, but doesn't look happy. Here's a nice one. Garden's definitely been taken off, growing really well right now. The heat, though, today it was a good 90 degrees, so it definitely needs a lot of water. So we're out of here. If you guys haven't yet, please give somebody a call. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch everybody next video. See you later.